golfing friends. I am out in beautiful Telluride right now, but I'll be back in Naples in October at Quail Creek Country Club, my home. Okay, but it's been a great summer. Okay, what have I learned? I have learned that the most important thing for people to get better at is to have a good belief in their symmetry, which means symmetry. Their elbows look the same on both sides. You don't want this, you don't want elbow in. Don't let anyone tell you to keep your right elbow in and then out. That's not good symmetry. This arm folds, watch, beautiful. How far is it from me? Oh, we're all a little different, but I do not want it in. So it folds. By the way, if you just swing your right arm, it'll swing away from you. Then of course it folds. Why does it fold? Because that's what your elbow is designed to do. Nelly Korda has the beautiful right elbow. Nelly Korda's right elbow. See, you can still see it, by the way. Watch this person's right elbow. You can't see it. So why do you want your right elbow right out here? Because watch it fall when I change directions. Look at that elbow fall. It can drop right down here next to my belt. So if you can swing your arms back and have them wide and you shift your weight, your arms will fall right to here. Have you done anything? You go, no, they fell. Some players say they tug it there, and I agree the big hitters will give it a gentle tug. How do they tug it? You don't pull your arms. You get it tugged by your belt buckle. You shift your weight, and the women on the LPGA do this really good. I have some pictures of Lydia Ko and Nelly Korda. Watch my hips go forward, and you can see that torso, or right in there, my hips go, and they get over to this post, that being your left leg. But when your shirt gets pulled right like that, and here's what I want you to know, your torso, your rib cage can go towards the target a little bit, but don't do your shoulder. Watch, if that thought of turning your upper body gets to your shoulder, watch what it looks like. You go, whoa, and that won't work. Golf's the game of catching up to your breastplate. See that? Right there between my shoulders, right there, dead center. You gotta catch up to it. Now, your hips can be 30 to 45 degrees open, but your chest has to be on the ball. Watch when I hit my hand, boom, I'm on the ball. But if that spin gets to your shoulders, you'll never catch up to your chest, and that's the whole idea in golf, by the way. Watch how far this club is. I'm gonna touch my chest. Look at the club. It's way back there, okay, way above my head. I move my legs, here they come, they pull my core. That's the sequence, feet, knees, thighs, hips, core. And then if my chest can wait, this club will come down and it'll go a long way. Look where it is now. I'm gonna touch it with my other hand. Okay, so thumb on my chest, here it goes. Look at this club, way back there, comes down, gets pulled or led by my legs. Then look where it goes now. It's way over there again. And look at how little my chest moved. You go, holy cow. Through that whole hitting area, my chest was only moving, 5-6 inches. After I hit the ball and my legs are clearing, of course I'm gonna go all the way on through. At that point, you can get your right shoulder closer to the target than your left. Look where my right shoulder ends up. So this one's closer than that. But that's just following. You don't wanna think you spin your shoulders to hit a ball far. Okay, so the LPGA players have loose arms. They hang their arms wonderful. They are not tight, especially in your wrists. Wrists have to be loose. So the club goes back, I have loose wrists, I shift my weight. What does that mean? It means get over to this post. I got a club here. I've got to get over to that post every time. The same, by the way, same sequence, same time signature. What if you went there really fast? It's not going to work the same. Turn your back. Here's how it looks. You turn your back about 9 inches, your hips about 3, then your hips start going, your back waits as long as it can. You can only wait a quarter of a second because you're connected to your waist, and if your belt buckle's going, sooner or later, woo, off come your chest. But it's following. Golf is not upper. This is what it looks like if you think that. It goes upper, and you go, no, you can't do upper and upper. You got to go upper, then you switch your hands, your thoughts down here, and then it's lower. My lower shifts, and my upper follows. So it's upper body, and then it's done. Somebody would say, what do you mean it's done? You go, once you've turned your upper body, you can turn it off. If there was a switch here, I'd want you to turn it off. So then it's just shift your legs, and around your upper body comes. It can't not come. All right, definitely want this club to drop right about here. Where is that? Even with my hands. That's probably the trickiest part in golf, because people tell us to relax and we drop it back here, and look where it is, way behind me, and that ball will shoot out to the right, or I'll have to hook it to get it back in play. And then other players rotate early, and if you rotate your shoulders early, the other thing will happen is the club will get outside your hands, and then of course it comes down steep and deep or pulls the ball. So this is a great drill. Put it even with your hands, look at it. Don't squeeze it hard, then go up to the top, start your weight, and look at it again. You go, if it gets back to that line, it's perfect. I did that too much with tension. I'd like you to be able to do that with soft wrists. So it drops here even though your wrists are quite soft. Okay, there's actually a drill you can do where you swing back and you drop it all the way to the ground. Now where should it hit? On a line even with kind of like your toe line, but hand line. If you tried to drop and it went out there, you know, if it goes out there, you've got too much rotation. And if it drops back there too far, you've got a little too much lag. Only good players lag too much, but it doesn't mean it's not. You can't play good golf from back there. It's too flat, it's too far behind you. The grip is aiming out there and the ball will shoot out to the right. All right, so you want symmetry, you want the game to be easier. You hang your arms, you understand shape. There's that L, comes through, there's that L. There it is.